Alright, Shalom, Shalom, Call Halayimla, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Quadash, as well as a double honors upon to the elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, whom I've learned this truth under. Lord willing, this be edifying. Just flow through the spirit on this one. Just got home from the plantation and it just hit me through the spirit, another long day on the plantation. I think I'll title this Overworked plus Poor Health. And that's the average case you get for these quote unquote Americans working to damn death 5-6 days a week. Okay. And got horrible health, eating a bunch of fast food, a bunch of processed bullshit. Okay. This is what you get here in the chief headquarters of the wicked. This is his kingdom, Esau, Edom. And this place is, especially our people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, starting with the tribe of Judah, so-called blacks, on down to the rest of the northern kingdom, tribe of Issachar, so-called Mexicans. This place has worn our people out completely, and we are yet this day in our captivity. Okay, so just flow through the spirit on this. Think of some scriptures that come to my mind. Let's start with Baruch 3:8, because we still yet this day in our captivity. Baruch 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. Okay, so as a punishment, the Heavenly Father has put us in various captivities. And to this day, we are still in captivity. Okay? Salaki, the damn cat, distracted me. But anyways, I started my shift today. I started my shift. I clocked in at 5:30 in the morning. I clocked out at 6:30 p.m. So that'd be a 13-hour shift right there. But if you add the time you actually woke up and got to work. So you woke up, got some breakfast, showered up, did whatever you had to do to get ready for work. And then the time it takes to actually get to work. And then also the time you clocked out to the time you get home. That's a long ass damn day, bro. That's like from me personally, 4:30 in the morning to 7 at night. This shit is crazy. And that's why, I got a trainer with me right now and he's got poor health and he's a veteran on top of that. Cause you factor, and I don't even have no kids. Let's get that as well. Cause you factor in having children on top of this with this rigorous work schedule, that should have put you in a coffin, man. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And you can't truly enjoy your kids if you working 55 plus hours a week. Okay. And especially if you working that type of hours, 50 plus, 60 plus hours a week, and it's not something you love. Okay. Because coaches, football, basketball coaches, they put in crazy amount of hours, but they doing what they love. So that's different. If it's not doing a career, something you love, or your own business or a family business, you just putting in that much work for another man's enterprise, that's straight slavery. That's captivity. That's a bitter life. Okay. And that's what the majority, in particular the men and hey, our women too, they get, go back to this picture. They getting their asses worked to death too. Okay. They get their little degrees. Okay. But even though we know the government, shadow of Egypt, gives them a safety net where it doesn't give the men, still they not fit for that type of rigorous work schedule. I remember there was a story, the blood brother Yakinan Nawak, he told me about Eve. She was a chef out in Detroit, and I guess she told her coworkers she wasn't feeling well. She passed away right in her sleep, and she wasn't even that old. She might have been in her 50s. Okay, this is what that working to damn death does. Okay, it beats our people down. Our people tired out here, man. This is a very bitter life. Let me get what comes to mind. I believe it's Ecclesiastes. Yep, Ecclesiastes 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And we can see, we fucking hate Babylon the Great, America. We are hastening to get out of this captivity, to get loosened out of these chains. And I'm going to close off with, Isaiah, the 14th chapter. That's what we're hastening. But the majority of our people, Hosea 4 verse 6 says they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And as well as the scripture said, folly is set in great dignity. The rich sit in low place is as well. There's another one that comes to mind. Our people being sottish children. There's another one as well. But basically our people are how long you simple ones will you love simplicity? They, Esau gives them a little basketball, a little football, a little bit of bread and circus to distract the masses from how oppressed they truly are. But you factor in how much hours you give into your damn company, and then they can fire your ass with the blink of an eye and not even give a damn. There's been countless stories of people work the damn job 2, 3, 4 decades and go to scan their key card to go into work and find out they got fired right then. The company don't give a shit about you. And as well, they now have the technology to replace these people with AI and robots. So we just hastening, man, to get the hell out of here. Let me get Haggai 6 comes to mind as well about our people. And even if you make good money, my trainer, he mentioned the other day, he makes like $90,000 a year, but his health is fucked up. Okay, because he's got children. He's got to take care of his mother, his sister. He's got, his family members got health ailments, and he's working like a damn slave. Me and him putting in 12, 13, 14 hours a day. That beats you down over time. This is Haggai 1 verse 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to be put into a bag with holes. Okay, so you gotta pay some child support. You gotta pay all your taxes. You gotta pay for all this medical insurance, auto insurance. You might have a little mortgage. You think you own that house. You don't. The government owns it. Okay, you gotta pay your annual property tax. It's all these holes. Amalek starting the Jewish people in his wicked banking system to enslave the people, to enslave the masses, to defraud his neighbor. Okay, let's get that. This man, he built a whole system off defrauding his neighbor, okay, and his laborers. And who's paying the biggest price of that? The Israelites. Let's get Daniel's 7:25 next. Ecclesiasticus 34, we'll start at verse 21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him, therefore, is a man of blood. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the laborer of his hire is a bloodshedder, and that's Esau Edom. Okay, this man, Isaiah 10:1 done came up with all these wicked laws and decrees. Okay, as well as which one is that? It says laws by that. I believe that's in Psalms. He creates laws by mischief to destroy the home. It's in Psalms. Where that at? Yup. Psalms 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law? This man then created a system where everyone falls into a trap. Okay, and one of those main traps is debt. Everyone's a damn debt slave here, working on the what's the word? The symbolic, I guess, hamster wheel. Okay, the metaphorical hamster wheel. We just work and we in the rat race. Okay, and sooner or later that beats you down. It don't matter how much money you making. Let's get this one on having good health, because a lot of these people have very poor health as well. He makes you pay for healthcare. This man is the wicked. This is crazy. Let's get Ecclesiasticus 30 verse 14 and 15, and I think through 16. 30 verse 14. Better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart, meaning your mind. Okay, and it says death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. And our people are continually sick here. The scriptures speak on the Lord, eventually is not going to suffer us to dwell in the land of Egypt, this land of bondage, this modern day Egypt. Okay, we're suffering and dwelling and rotting here. Let's get another one on, your health, meaning your mind, the plague of the mind. A lot of these people, if they not physically plagued, they mentally plagued. Okay, and this is what this lifestyle, this lifestyle of capitalism does. It's just covetousness, and everyone's chasing the bag and focused on themselves. But really, they dying. We dying out here. This isn't a quality. This is a death style. Ecclesiasticus 25 verse 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart, meaning your mind, and any wickedness, but the wickedness of a woman. Okay, and we just, man, these people through out here. This place, Esau, Edom, has ruled the nations with continual stroke. Let's jump down to that. Isaiah 14. This is what this man does. Matter of fact, we'll just start at the top because our actually pause that. Salakia just flowing through the spirit. Let me get Daniel 7:25 and we'll go back to that because our people are fucking tired here, man. Daniel 7 verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. Talking about you Edomites, you so-called self-proclaimed WHITEs. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High, who are the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And to think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times in the dividing of time. And we are still yet this day in our captivity in this man's hands. But it's all good because the Lord gonna flip it. And matter of fact, let's get this. We can't wait to fill this man's cup double. It ain't finna be no rest for Esau, Edom, and the rest of these nations who played a role in our various captivities pursuant to Psalms, the 83rd chapter. We can't wait to give them a double shot of oppression and slavery and working around the damn clock. This is Revelation 18 verse 6. Reward her as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled, fill to her double. Okay, so all that oppression, all them traps, all them snares you laid down for the Israelites, well, what you think gonna come to you, Esau? Okay, with Galatians 6 verse 7, the Lord is not mocked. Whatsoever a man reap, that's what he shall sow. You sow nothing but robbery, bloodshed. Okay, I believe it's Sirach, the 10th chapter, it says because of riches gotten by deceit and hurtful dealings, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. This is clearly, we're seeing it play out. 2 Ezra 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And we are hastening for Esau's end to come expediently, okay? Because this man gonna destroy the whole earth if he don't get taken out. Revelation 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, so we're patiently waiting for our Lord Yahushai's return. Lord willing, we be viewed in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's eyes as righteous men, worthy. We know our righteousness is as filthy rags, but worthy enough for salvation. Okay, and the Lord, protect us and have mercy upon us. Okay, and we be viewed worthy enough to be saved out of this hell. Okay, and this will bring in. This is the faith that we truly have, that the Lord is going to reverse all this oppression he done put on us. Is going to flip. This is Isaiah 14. Let's just start at the top. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel. And that's not talking about those twin triangle flags over there. Okay, those are imposters. Those are talking about the true children of Israel who are living in a state of poverty. The meek shall inherit the kingdom. And set them in their own land. And we don't have no own land. You buy a damn house, you got to fix that shit up, and you got to pay all the property taxes on that. We don't own shit here. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. And we are truly seeking that day where we get rest, man. We not working no 40-hour work week. We not gonna have no clocks in the kingdom. Okay, time is gonna have no it's gonna be nothing. Time is, our biggest enemy here is time. We don't have enough time to do shit. In the kingdom, we gonna have all the time in the world. Okay, and everything is gonna be flipped that right side up. Okay, and the Lord Heavenly Father's laws, statutes, and commandments are gonna create an environment for peace on earth. Right now, we have the wicked in rulership, and it's hell on earth. Going back to that Mobb Deep song, it's straight hell on earth. Okay, let's skip. I'm gonna just jump down to verse 5, talking about you Edomites. Y'all finna go into the hardest, most brutal captivity known to man, and we can't wait to see it because that's what you deserve. Isaiah 14 verse 5, the Lord had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. In Job 9:24 says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's still ruling. We can clearly see that. We can see the fruits of his rulership. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing, and the earth ain't at rest right now. Okay, and that shows you, everything here is beaten down. The people, the animals, the land, the water, the air, everything. This man polluting space. Everything under this man's watch has been deteriorated. Okay, but that's why the Lord is gonna regenerate the whole earth, and it's gonna start with the elect of Israel. When we get beamed up in a twinkling of an eye, we'll have new bodies. Lord willing, we be of those men, and then can finally enjoy life, because this ain't no life. This is just straight a death-like prison sentence. Even if you free, quote unquote, it's just an open air prison where you gotta run on the hamster wheel all damn day just to pay bills and be in a perpetual state of debt or stress and poor health. That's the majority of case for especially our people, the men of Israel, the Israelites. And we're truly seeking that the Lord have mercy on us, and this captivity is almost over. I hope that this was edifying. Just, typically I prepare the videos. This is just flowing through the spirit. Shalom. And Lord willing, we endure to the end.